Welcome everyone, and meron tayong another episode. And ang lulutuin natin today is Pinikpikang Tinola and Ensaladang Puti. Itong Pinikpikang Manok, well, ang process niya is kaya siya pinipikpik nila, no? Before they slaughter it. But ngayon, because of mga animal rights at lahat, they kind of skip that part, but they just torch it, no? So, malaki siya, cull siya na manok, okay? I like using yung female, no? Because meron siya nito, yung napaka-special na bahay itlog ang tawag, okay? This is very precious. We have a few pieces here. And this one, I'd like to add this later on during the dish when our chicken is nice and tender, okay? We have malunggay, raw papaya or green papaya, some sayote, of course, lemongrass. I like putting lemongrass in my tinola so that it's beautiful, fragrant, aromatic, and complex. Siyempre, ginger, hindi mawawala. Konting onion. And because this is Baguio and there's really beautiful watercress, lalagyan natin siya. Yung the usual na dahon sile, pwede naman. Actually, ihabol natin mamaya, no? Tapos, para sa ensaladang puti, our main ingredient, yung buko. Salin natin yung ano. Yung juice, no? Okay. Game. Then, may pandan leaves galing sa garden, condensed milk to sweeten our cream, nata de coco, and we will put some vanilla extract. Okay. This is clear gelatin that is sweetened because I bought the clear one because we have fresh pandan. But for those of you who do not have, well, or ayaw nyo na yung process how do you call this? To infuse pandan in water, there is always the Buko Pandan flavor that's already ready-made, no? I mean, it's already incorporated, the flavor. So, in the pack here, it says 2 cups of water. I will actually use less than 2 cups after it reduces and all that because I want a firmer gelatin. We have a nice mouthfeel to our ensaladang puti or white salad in English. So to our pan, we will put our water. We'll wait for it to boil and we wanna infuse our pandan leaves. Make sure it's clean. Cut it up into pieces and we put that in. While waiting, let's prepare our buko. Then we start to scrape. Kayod-kayod. Okay, so make sure na huwag masama itong part na to dun sa buko. Okay, we only want the meat. Okay, so in buying the buko or coconut, you need the one that is still soft, not the one that you use for nyog. Okay, our last half of the coconut, we're done. Okay, now we have our water boiling with our pandan leaves. And what we're gonna do now is we will put this in our blender. And because this is hot, we cannot seal it because tatalsik. There has to be a little opening, okay? Because if not, it's gonna steam, pressurize, and may injure kayo. Okay, infused pandan is ready. Then we fine strainer. There you go. Dapat matanggal to kasi fibrous, very fibrous yung pandan leaves. So we have to discard this. We open it again and give it a good boil because we are now ready to introduce our clear sweetened gelatin. We mix, we want everything dissolved. See that beautiful natural pigment and that natural pandan flavor. Yes. So everything is dissolved. We'll turn off the heat. And while this is cooling down a bit before I put it in our plastic container, gawin na natin yung parang dressing ng salad. Put cream. Little vanilla flavor. Sweetened with our condensed milk. Yes. Freeze natin. Okay. Our cream is not cold enough, so maybe let's pop it in the freezer for a few minutes and then let's clean the station so we have a happy kitchen when we start cooking our Pinikpikang Tinola. Okay, finally, our cream is ready. It's cold. Just want a little bit of body. So there, no? So that's the remedy. Just pop it in the freezer, or if you have an ice bath. But I think at home, maybe the freezer is easier unless you have a lot of ice. Then this is our dressing. I'll put it back. And while that's waiting, we will put our nice pandan gelatin. Oh wow, I hope you can smell this. Beautiful. We'll let this set. When this cools down to room temperature, we can put it in the refrigerator so it sets faster. Then, this is our buko and nata de coco. Let's put lots. I love nata de coco. Let's put lots of it. Let's put all of it. Yeah, if you have kaong, yeah, that's a welcome addition. But I like using the white one. The red and green one sometimes has, there's like funky flavors. So we want it quite basic. So while we're waiting, we don't want to waste time. I'm gonna set this aside, put it in the ref, so it's kept cold and it doesn't spoil. Then we move forward to our Pinikpikang Tinola. Okay, this one, we already had this chopped in the market. Pwede yung adobo cut. You can also do like mga chicken half. But adobo cut is good actually. That's what we had done a while ago. But I want to save our precious bahay itlog, this one. So I want to take it out. We're supposed to use a yellow chopping board, but we don't have a yellow chopping board. So we have another chopping board and we covered it with cling wrap. So we're just very consistent with cross-contamination. And I like to just extract this. Now this bahay itlog is an unborn chicken egg. And it's very popular in Asian cultures. In Thailand, they use this as curry, while we use this for our lugaw from our Chinese influence. We want to add this last because we don't want it to disappear and turn into just mix with the stock. I think I'm going to use some of the fat. I want to saute our aromatics. Turn on the palayok. Set aside the fat. Set aside the precious bahay ng itlog. So we have our papaya cut into like cubes, bite-sized pieces. Same goes for the sayote. Onions. Ginger. I don't want to chop it, so it's easy to take out. So these are palayok for our pot, and we will put our chicken fat. We will put a little water so that we can render the fat. And after that boils, the fat will render. I love using lemongrass for our tinola. I'm gonna cut the lemongrass here, the white part. I don't want to waste this, so I'm just gonna tie it up and secure it. Okay. Then the white part. After washing, this has been washed. I still like taking out the first layer just to be sure that there's no soil included. And then we pound it using the backside of a knife to get all those beautiful flavors out. Yes. And this is good to go. We've successfully rendered the fat of our chicken. As you can see, paano natin malalaman? How do you know if the fat is already rendered? It's already transparent. While it was opaque a while ago, there is still water. But right now, this pure oil and our aromatics is good to go. Onion, ginger in, lemongrass in. I just want to give it a saute so that there is more complexity of flavor. Instead of just the usual na ida-drop natin, no? Yung hulog na lang lahat. In fact, itong pinikpikan, kasi na-torch na to, so it has that toasty, caramelized flavor already. But, you know, pinikpikan, it's not available in our other provinces or in Manila. So if you're using an ordinary chicken, okay pa rin. But what I like doing is browning the chicken pieces first before adding it and making a soup out of it. Believe me, it makes it really nice, deep, and complex. Kumbaga, dito, before adding all these, we brown the chicken pieces first by batches, not in one blow, so that we maintain the heat and we get to brown it. We're now ready to add our chicken pieces in. Patis. Black pepper. Yeah. And we start the slow process of softening and marrying the flavors of our Pinikpikang Manok in our stock. Oh, wow. And then now, it's time to just give it some peace and cover it. Looks good. Let's taste it. Ooh. Even better. So put a little salt. Let's put our bahay itlog. And then we will put our papaya, our sayote. Now, while we are waiting for this one, let us shift our attention to our ensaladang puti. So here's our dressing. Still has a nice texture. Our fresh buko meat with nata de coco. And then our infused pandan jelly. So we'll cut it. Wow. I'm going to drop these beautiful green jewels into our buko and nata de coco. And time to put our cream dressing. And we toss. Ooh, wow. Biglang na speechless, ah. So we'll keep this in the refrigerator until we're ready so that it's nice and cold. In fact, you know, you can actually freeze this and have like something like a semi-freddo or parang ice cream inspired, no? Chunky. Okay? So papaya is good. Sayote is good, which means we're good to go. Final taste. Always taste your food. So this is ready. And with the watercress, I want to use the stems because I find it such a waste to just throw it away. So we'll add it on. Malunggay leaves in. Chili leaves in. And we put a generous amount of watercress. Turn off the heat. Cover. And we're ready. Wow. Nice, a little bit smoky, and very fragrant because of the tanglad, no, or lemongrass that we put. Ginger, shallots, and then of course the Pinikpikan Manok itself is very flavorful. And then kind of herbaceous already because we put the malunggay, the chili leaves, and the watercress, which makes it extra special also today because we're in Baguio. So this is good. And then this one, our ensaladang puti. Okay? And we kind of really overdressed it because everybody loves the creamy part. This is good. You know, the natural flavor of the pandan is really incomparable. Those extra steps of pureeing the pandan with the water before we added on the gelatin really makes a big difference. Good quality cream with condensed milk, diba? The fresh buko and the nata de coco, everything in your mouth. It's really a party in your mouth. No? I'm excited to serve this to everyone. No secrets from my home to your kitchen. So please subscribe to Chef Gino's Kitchen. Parang maraming kitchen. Okay na, ha?